Hey everybody, there has been so much going on, and it's been a while since we've been able to really update you as far as what is going on with the property that we purchased on Wallace Point Road. And so we wanted to just bring you a little bit of an update. A lot has changed since our initial plan, which was to just simply fix up the building, essentially add a little bit of gravel parking lot, just open the building and move in very quickly. This was our initial plan, and since that time, we've discovered that there are lots of other things that need to be addressed as we move forward, and so we wanted to just kind of give you a little bit of update about what's been going on and what's changed. So
I guess one of the big things that you'll notice has changed is we're still meeting at REMA right now. So our timelines have changed. We had hoped to purchase a building, which we did March 24th, and we had hoped within 3 or 4 months that we would be in this building. But there's been a number of factors, one being COVID. There was a big shutdown right in the middle of it. But then we've learned a lot as we've gone through the process, working with our project manager and our architect. We met with the city and found out there's a whole other process called a site plan agreement that we have to come to with the city, that our architect did not think we'd have to do until the new addition, but apparently we have to do now. So that has thrown our timelines way out of whack. Like right now we're looking at going through the site plan process, and that's actually going to be another couple of months. So by February of this year, we're hoping that will be completed, will satisfy all the requirements of the city. And at that point, we'll be able to submit for permits, which shouldn't take too long, and then get started on construction. Again, we were hoping a timeline of July 2021 as a move-in date. It's probably looking more like July 2022 at this point.
yeah, and you may be wondering, like, how are these decisions being made? Todd has been working with our board of directors, specifically with 3 board members, Chad Cook and Adam McEnroy and Kelly Wilson. Those 3 have been working in an advisory role along with Todd, along with our construction manager, Tim Lawton, along with our architect, Mark Hicks. And so we've got a lot of voices and a lot of expertise at the table, looking at these decisions, going, how do we move forward? What's the best way to move forward for our church? One of the concerns that I have as we release information now to you, if you go to our website, pathwaylife.com/building, you'll see an update there outlining a bunch of the changes. And for a lot of people, there may be some sticker shock, because what we initially suggested as the cost for the initial renovation has drastically changed. It's much larger now. And people might go, wow, how could it be so much more? But essentially what we've done is moved major projects that we had intended to do later in the future, and we've moved them into the present. And all of these things are things that we would have had to do. And by paying for them now, we'll actually save money in the long run and be able to keep our facility open and running when we actually build our addition, and everything will sort of be plug and play ready for the future. So we're spending a lot more now, and we've been working on a plan. We've been investigating and working with a Christian organization that lends for projects like this. They've told us that what we want to borrow is quite conservative as far as churches and building projects go. So we feel really confident that with the support of our church and with these additional resources, we'll be able to get this phase complete and be ready for what's next.
Yeah, and a lot of those changes, as Nathan mentioned, there's a lot of things move forward. Some of those things move forward have not been our choice. Some of it is just city requirements. It's what it is of a building project of this size. Yeah. It legitimately just is what it is. And we've talked to different professionals in our church family, and they've confirmed that that's the case. The other piece is we've recognized now that so much demo work has been done by volunteers, which has been incredible. But there's certain things like HVAC and wiring and some of the plumbing things. It would make no sense to finish the building off, like make it look nice, and then have to tear it apart in phase 2 and redo all that stuff. So this just makes a lot of sense cost-wise. It makes a lot of sense convenience-wise in the future. So that's kind of why we've gone that route.
Yeah. So I guess in closing, we'll say this, that in the coming weeks, we're going to be continuing to provide updates on our website, at our building page, and we'll also be continuing to update our donors on our strategy moving forward. Again, we can't give you all the numbers yet, like to say, here's how much we have, here's how much we need to raise, all that stuff. We're still working out those numbers and figuring out all the different details, but we will be communicating that with you shortly. We appreciate your support, and we know that so many people are just excited to get into this building, as are we. And we know that when we do get in, it's going to be done right, it's going to be ready for the future, and it will be our home for a long time. So thanks so much for your support. We love you guys. Hope to see you soon. Bye.